Oh my God. Oh my God.
What's going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and talk about today's topic. And today we're going to be discussing Lamar Odom and Sabrina Parr. Now, you guys know that I've been reporting on Sabrina Parr and Lamar Odom's relationship for quite some time now. And so I just wanted to come and let you know about the interaction, or the brief interaction, that me and Sabrina Parr and Lamar Odom had on Instagram just a couple of days ago. So, if you don't know, Sabrina Parr is a life coach, and that's the foundation that her and Lamar met on because she was trying to inspire Lamar to be a better man, to be a better human being. And so she always posts these inspirational things on her Instagram. And so she posted this on December the 2nd, and it states, "Can you believe it's the last month of 2019? Seems like it was just a few months ago we were writing down our New Year's resolutions. Be honest, how many of you didn't hit your goals this year? I personally fell short on a few things. Instead of feeling discouraged and defeated, I'm encouraged and motivated that I'm still alive. As long as you're alive, you still have more time left to get things done. Here are some of my top suggestions of things I do that have helped me be more productive, and I want you to use for these last 29 days of the year. Number 1, get up earlier in the morning. Number 2, cut the TV off. Number 3, limit your screen time in your phone settings. Number 4, drink at least a gallon of water a day. 5, get your workout in. Number 6, start a new book. 7, start saving all your loose change and singles. 8, create to-do lists before you go to bed. 9, fast at least 1 to 2 days per week. And suspect number 10, family, unless you're married, refrain from having any type of intimacy." Now, when I first read this, it was all good. You know, the suggestions 1 through 9, they were on point. But when I got to number 10, I became a little bit skeptical, and I started to wonder, what was Sabrina implying when she made that suggestion to not have any type of intimacy with your partner unless you're married? Because it wasn't too long ago that Sabrina and Lamar sat down and talked about his porn addiction. And during that conversation, they disclosed, the issues that they were battling when they first met. So take a look at this clip and then I'll be back.
Noticing Lamar was looking at porn the first couple weeks of knowing him. He was reaching for his phone more than reaching for me. And I had a problem with that. The very first conversation was like, hello, I'm right here. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that?
I think men don't really understand how it affects your intimacy. I think as I started to get closer and closer to Sabrina, she just brought it to my attention, like, no, you're not gonna be in the bed with me and watch porn.
I needed another resource. I need something else that can help us monitor this, can keep him accountable, can help me have peace, and help him keep his own phone. So that's when Covenant Eyes came into place, because it allowed me to do all of that.
So I have to thank Covenant Eyes for helping me beat this addiction.
All right, so you heard Lamar and Sabrina talk about the issues that they had in the past with porn, and they actually had to go through Convenient Eyes to keep Lamar honest and to keep Lamar from watching porn. So I guess this is a system that actually monitors your activity on your phone to keep you from going to websites that you may be addicted to. So that's what Convenient Eyes is. All right, moving along. So according to HollywoodLife.com, Lamar Odom has given his life to Christ, and he's found his new faith in God, and he wants to live accordingly. And he's built a relationship with a pastor that has challenged Lamar to really change everything in his life. According to HollywoodLife.com, Lamar has been free of drugs. He's definitely kicked his porn addiction. And so he expressed to his soon-to-be wife and Sabrina Parr that it would be best if they weren't intimate until they were married. So let me read you this little bit of a passage to explain to you what I actually responded to Sabrina Parr with on Instagram from the actual post that I read you earlier when she gave 10 suggestions to her followers, all right? So this is what it says. Sabrina went on to reveal that when it all came down to it, Lamar was the one to admit he wanted to wait to be intimate until they were married. I allowed him to make a decision, but I said, whatever decision you make, let me know. And he really made the decision to not be intimate with me until we got married, which is kind of why he wants to rush the marriage, she explained. But I'm just in no rush, so he's doing very well with it, surprisingly. I just really thought this would be a struggle for him just because he's never had to abstain from being intimate before. I don't think he's ever considered it. All right, so Sabrina posted this picture on Instagram, and I tried to sneakily slide in the comments and say something shady and be a little bit messy, and this is what I said. And mind you, for the purposes of this video, I had to put a coat on Sabrina because if you go to her Instagram, she definitely has no coat on. But anyway, this is what I said. All right, take it from the top. I said, she just got engaged. Encourage her fans not to be intimate for 30 days unless they're married. So one could come to the conclusion she's trying to pressure Lamar into marrying her with the quickness. Now she ready to pose with no clothes on at Lamar Odom. Better dump this opportunist. All right, so then Sabrina decided to clap back, and this is what she had to say. She says, LOL. Whoever coming to those conclusions don't know me or him at all. If it was up to Lamar, we would have been married. I am the one slowing the process down and making us take our time. That's just the truth. I'm sorry, sir, but you're 100% wrong on this. Then Lamar said, you sound crazy. Then after Lamar said, yo, you sound crazy, I responded to Lamar and I simply said this. Your son has more sense than you. When she leave your ass, what brothel are you going to check into next? Now, of course, when I said that, I didn't get a response. But listen, let me break this down to you. When I read the receipt from HollywoodLife.com, the receipt actually said that Sabrina Parr sat down and actually conveyed to Hollywood Life that it was Lamar's decision to refrain from intimacy until they got married, that she allowed Lamar to make that decision, all right? And the receipt also said that Sabrina said that Lamar is wanting to rush the marriage because of the actual commitment that he made not to be intimate with her until they're married. And she says that she's in no rush and she's made the decision not to rush into a marriage with Lamar just because he made that commitment to not be intimate with her until they're married. So it brings me to the conclusion that A, you really don't want to marry Lamar. B, you really don't want to be intimate with Lamar. And C, I think that you're an opportunist. Now, if I'm wrong, I can bite the bullet. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man, I can take it. Now, let me explain why I mentioned his son. And the reason why I brought up his son is because if you don't know, a few weeks ago, I did a video where his son was upset with Lamar Odom because he felt that Lamar should have picked up the phone to tell him and the family that he was getting engaged to Sabrina. And he alluded to the fact that he feels just like a regular person in these streets when it comes to knowing what his father is doing, that he has to find out just like regular people, you know, in the streets when he's actually Lamar Odom's son, and that he should know this information firsthand before anybody else. And so his son went on to say that he felt that Sabrina was an opportunist, and his family feels the same way, and he was warning his dad to watch out. So that's why I brought up his son. Now, as far as Lamar Odom giving his life to Christ, listen, I support that wholeheartedly. And who knows, they may be telling the truth about this whole situation. But this is the thing with Lamar. When Sabrina and Lamar first got together, Sabrina said that everyone that was in Lamar's life, especially his staff, was running him when it should be the other way around. And she had to take the initiative to make sure that Lamar was in control of everything around him. and that Lamar wasn't just saying yes to everything without knowing the details of his finances or schedule, whatever the case may be. Sabrina Parr said that Lamar was very weak in that area. So my question to Sabrina is this: what makes you think that I shouldn't feel that maybe you've gotten all those people away from Lamar to isolate him so you can take full control of the finances, manipulate his mind, and whatever it is that you want to do to make sure that you put yourself in position of power? So I have that question, and that's just the bottom line. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let this go, and I'm gonna let y'all have that in the comments. Drop down and let me know what you think about this entire video. Do you think that Lamar Odom and Sabrina are actually being celibate until they actually get married? Or do you think that this is all a plot and a scheme because they do have an upcoming reality TV show that's coming out? So who knows? All right, just drop down and give me your true thoughts and assessments. All right, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.